Over 1,900 metres. Let's have a look at the one Arctic Wolf from the Georgie Holt stable at Townsville. Ash Butler to ride, gate 4, 61 kilos. But he carried that to win here last start, and he didn't just win. He gave them a shellacking one by 5.5. He looks good. I don't think this race is really any tougher, and he's clearly the one they've got to beat. 2 is Wise Dragon from a Stephen Bush stable at Townsville. Graham Cleese to ride, gate 5, 60.5 kilos. Home Hill Cup winner, 2 starts back. I thought he boxed on okay the mile here last start. Maybe he's just needing that little bit further again. He races on speed. 3 is Naminga from the Fred Whelan stable at Cairns. Adrian late to ride, gate 1, 58 kilos. Just refused to settle 2 starts back over the 1,900 at Cairns, back to the 1,500 last start, but then he couldn't finish off. So, look, back up in trip. He's got to settle in the run, though. 4 is Don Arcangelo from the Steve Massingham stable at Cairns. Nathan Day to ride, gate 8, 56.5 kilos. Thought it was his race to win at Cairns 2 starts back, and he just didn't quite finish it off as well as we thought. Last start, he was fair here without being outstanding. Change of tactics today to quiet, so we'll see if that does a trick, but he parades well. 5 Healing Game from the Fred Whelan stable at Cairns. Jackson Murphy to ride, gate 7, 56.5 kilos. Has had the 3 runs back, stretching out to a trip now. Just over-raced early mid-stages last start at Cairns, so won't want to do that today. 6 is Bravio from the Michael Ganey stable at Townsville. Chris Whiteley to ride, gate 2, 55.5 kilos. Son of All Too Hard. He's found his form in a big way. He's won his last 2. He was bumped near the 300 last start, but it was a good effort to win over the 1560. This is a test for him. 7 is Sarnia from the John Manselman stable at Mackay. Isabella Tay to ride from gate 6, takes 2 off down to 52 kilos. A winner at Home Hill over 1830 metres last start, but stepping way up in grade again today. And the 8 to round them out is Sabrosa from the Albie Molino stable at Townsville. Stephen Wilson to ride, gate 3 on the minimum, son of Sebring. He's had the 2 runs back. He was slow to begin last start at Home Hill, race wide majority, but he will really need to lift quickly for this. That's a look at them from the mounting yard. Race 4 at Townsville. Arctic Wolf, the toppy, has been crunched here into $1.45 tab fixed favourite on the back of that brilliant win here last start. This is a benchmark 70. It's over 1,900 metres. And I think the handicapper has it bang on 1, 2, 3, 4 for me with the one Arctic Wolf. I just couldn't go past him. Got out to about $1.85, $1.90 this morning, but from $1.75 then now these last 10 minutes has just been crunched into $1.45 Arctic Wolf. Ash Butler aboard for Georgie Holt. Carries the same weight as he did here last start. Look, it is up in grade, but I don't think it's really any tougher for him. So he's the one they've got to beat. He's just a real genuine stayer. So 1 Arctic Wolf on top for me. Over the 2, Wise Dragon, who'll roll on speed. I think going back up in trip will suit him a little bit better. The 3, Naminga, just needs to settle in the run, but I think there's something there for sure. And the 4, Don Arcangelo, they're going to ride quiet today if circumstances permit. So that may just help Don Arcangelo a little bit, and he did parade well. 1, 2, 3, 4 for me. Favourite all the rage. Arctic Wolf opened at $1.55, got out to 175 this morning, got out a bit further as well, but then bang, back into 145. The 4, which is Don Arcangelo, is $4 out to 480. The 2 Wise Dragons, $8 to 650. So there's a spec there. 6 Bravios, won his last 2. He's $750 out to 12. Big jump to the 5 Healing Game, 11 to 23. No money for Naminga, 15 to 31. And that's about the ball game, really. It's all about Arctic Wolf here with a little nibble for the 2 Wise Dragon. Here's Tony Wode for the first leg of the quaddie at Townsville.
Ruffy got up and won the previous race. Holter Man. Raced by Timmy Collingwood, who's now living in Brisbane. So big odds, 40 to 1. They're all set to go. Light switched on. And they're off and racing. Wise Dragon not the best away. He's out the back early. Bravio began well. On the outside, Healing Game is showing good pace. And they're followed just in behind them by Naminga. Now, they come to the judge the first time, and Healing Game takes charge by a length and a half to Bravio. Third on the outside going up is Sarnia, and they were followed next on the rails behind them was Naminga. A length further back, Sabrosa. Then Arctic Wolf, the favourite, drifting back to third. Last, Don Arcangelo goes back there with him with Wise Dragon. Towards the back straight now, 1,400 metres to go, and it's only a moderate tempo. And it's Healing Game who leads out by 2.5 on its own, and second Bravio the inside of Sarnia. Next on the fence is Naminga, and a half length away is Arctic Wolf, revved up 3 wide with no pace now on, has now improved its position quickly to go up and sit outside the leader. Sabros is back third last, followed by Don Arcangelo and Wise Dragon last the rails. Well, he wasn't happy with the speed on Arctic Wolf, and he allows it to stride clear the favourite when they come off the back. And with 9.50 to go, Arctic Wolf has improved from back in the field to whip around them and go to the lead, and leads out by 2.5 lengths to Healing Game, 2 off to Sarnia. Over on the inside, Bravio, a length and a half further back was Naminga, and about 2 to Wise Dragon, Sabrosa, and Don Arcangelo sees them all. Coming up towards the 700 metres mark, and it's Arctic Wolf a length and a half in front. Healing Game pushed along second, 3 lengths away, Bravio. Naminga comes to the outside. Then came Sarnia, who's well back. They're all off the bit. Wise Dragon back third last. Don Arcangelo switches out wide, and Sabrosa's last into the straight. Arctic Wolf has raced away past the 250, 2.5 lengths in front of Healing Game, then Bravio, followed by Sarnia, Don Arcangelo, but at the 200, Arctic Wolf still about 2 in front. Healing Game still sticking to the task, but it's Arctic Wolf, the leader, with 100 to go, out by 2.5, and another faultless ride by Ashley Butler. Wins it by a length and a half on Arctic Wolf. Second home, Healing Game. Bravio and Sarnia in a photo for third. Then came Don Arcangelo, followed by Naminga, Wise Dragon, and Sabrosa, the last one home.
Oh, geez, good Ash Butler, isn't he? Very, very good judge of pace. We saw that last start on Arctic Wolf, and we've seen it again today. He just said, well, I'm not happy with this. And up he went, and it's won him the race because Healing Game stuck on really well. He was leading them and leading them easily, and he was going to get away with Blue Murder. But then Ash Butler said, no, you don't. Arctic Wolf over the top, too good, draws away. To his credit, Healing Game stuck on really well, didn't he? It was a good effort to run second there for Jackson Murphy and Freddie Whelan. Will stand by for third and fourth, but he's just a genuine stayer, this son of Sebring, and he showed that again today with the 61 kilos. No problems at all. Bravio, he may have run third there. Look, he was there. He just probably doesn't run out the super strong 1,900 metres, and Sarnia has run fourth. So 1, 5, 6, 7 are the numbers, but put that down again to Ash Butler. Pulls their pants down. Race 4 at Townsville. We'll take a short break on Sky Thoroughbred Central. On the other side, Gary Cleese and Melinda Turner with race 7 at Taree.